Hi Sean, I thought I'd make a video in response to your video because I know it's probably easier to manage than always replying to text comments. First of all, last time I checked, you do not accept the theory of evolution, especially in terms of the descent of man. So I want to know what the hell is the point in talking about whether the universe came from chance or whether the universe had a cause or whether we are here because we're lucky when you can't even accept what's pretty close to home. And that is what's scientifically supported and accepted, that humans and apes share a common ancestor. This has lots of evidence to support it. And if what we have in evidence to support the common ancestry between humans and modern apes isn't good enough for you, then what point is there in you talking about things that happened before that, such as abiogenesis, such as the age of the earth, such as where did the universe come from, such as how old the universe is? What is the point of discussing with you things that are so abstract, philosophical, and frankly semantic when you can't even accept what is already solidly scientifically sound and supported? If you do accept the theory of evolution, at least narrowly, as it pertains to the origin of man, then I apologize. Maybe I misunderstood you. Then we can kind of talk about why do you accept some of the science but not all of it? Or do you have just a problem with the semantics of how people describe the origin of the universe or the nature of the universe? What I'm trying to say here is that there is no point in talking to a person who cannot understand or accept the theory of evolution as it pertains to the descent of man, anything that happened before the alleged descent of man. Because usually the closer we are to present, the more evidence we have. So if you can't accept and understand what's close to present, you're not going to have a very good understanding, let alone agreement, on things that happened before, way before. Now, to address your video, I think you might be confusing the use of the word infinite. Yes, I agree. If there was an infinite length of time before present, then you would never get here. But no, that does not mean that there could not have been an infinite series of events that happened before present. Because events are hard to define, and a finite length of time can be divided into infinite segments or infinite events. This is what was originally proposed as a problem called Zeno's paradox. What Zeno said was that within a finite distance, one person can never travel from point A to point B, because before that, he has to travel half of that, and before that, half of that, and before that, half of that, and infinitum. His point was that since between point A and B, there are basically, theoretically, infinite segments of distance, therefore a person can never make movement because infinity is impossible to achieve. We solve this today in calculus, where we can basically divide a finite distance into an infinite number of segments and sections or divisions. And yes, you can have an infinite amount of numbers add up to a finite sum. Alternatively, a finite distance or a finite number can be divided by infinity. So don't confuse the fact that there may be an infinite series of events that happened before present with the concept that there was an infinite amount of time before present. Keep in mind, of course, that infinite sometimes could just mean a placeholder for I don't know how big that number is, so we'll just say infinity for now. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.